So before we, kind of figure out the front end part of it, let's first nail down the backend. So let me come here. We'll need to create a model, a migration, and the required URLs. So, so I have the model and the migration ready. Okay. Um, this fine. I have this. So what we need to do is we'll add a few fields. One is sender ID, receiver ID, the subject, message, and the status, whether it is read or not. So let me quickly add that. And the last one being a boolean, which is read. Okay, so that's about it, but I would still add a few indexes. One on sender ID, one on the receiver ID, and one will be on sender ID, comma read. I know these two indexes will be required. So this takes care of our migration. Now we need to add these fields in our model as fillables. So okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, everything is there. So the model is ready, but I would need a few more things in my model, um, which I'll tell you. If you remember in our chat, I had that get sender attribute and this get receiver attribute. We are going to retain the same thing because whenever I'm kind of loading a private message, I would need these. So let us copy this entire thing. Okay, and inside this I need this. I don't require the attribute, and we need the app user obviously. Let me see, is this working? um no, it isn't. So I need to manually add that. Okay, and we are done. Now we have the user included, and so we are appending two attributes. One is the sender, which is basically kind of doing a query and adding that user object, and the receiver object. We need both of them. And on top of that, I also need to kind of show the timestamp of the messages as human readable format. So I'll do something like get created at attribute. Okay, I'll get the value in this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna return carbon parse dollar value with the function diff for humans. Okay, this is what we are going to do, and for this I need to have the carbon class, which I'll add here. Use carbon slash carbon. Okay, so far so good. um Let us see if anything is missing. We have carbon, we have user. Fine. So let's do the migration. PHP artisan migrate. We have the table, right? And now let us create a few entries. So app, what do we have? First is sender ID. I know there are two users. So let's say first one is being sent by the first user to receiver underscore ID, which will be 2. A simple text. This and red equals 0. Sender sender. That's strange. Is there a typo? Sender underscore ID. This is sender ID. No problem here. Then mass assignment exception with message. Mm, oh, sorry. I made a mistake here. Fillable and not fillables. So I think I need to this again. Yeah. So we are getting the entries in our database, and if we check, sorry, private message where ID 1 first. Okay, I think Tinker doesn't show the entire object, but anyways, the basic idea is I will get the sender and the receiver object. Okay, so quickly in one of our test APIs, I'll do web.php route get, right, test, just to make sure things are working. um, Return app should give me a JSON. Let us go here, test. Oh, sorry, this is the view app. I won't get that. Yes, so if you can see, I have the sender and the receiver object, which will give me details about who was the sender and who it is being sent to. So yeah, this is our first part of the application where basically we have set up the backend. I'll still need to work on the controller, which I'll do in the next video. Otherwise, the video will get too long. Anyway, I don't need this. And yeah, that's about it, guys. In the next video, we will work with the controller. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, do click on the thumbs up icon and don't forget to share the video on social networking websites.